Hello everybody and welcome to this brand new series. My name is M.A.T.E and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, something new, a bit more of a challenge. We're going to be playing as House Martell in the Clash of Kings scenario, but we're going to be trying to take revenge. As you can see here, 16 years ago the Lannisters killed my sister and her little children when they eventually sided with Robert Baratheon in the damned War of the Usurper. We shall stay out of this war for now, but we will have our revenge. So the reason this is a bit more of a challenge, as you can see, Dorne is not that powerful. We're not that strong. Also, Dorne is infirm, so inevitably our daughter is going to get inherit Dorne, which isn't necessarily a bad thing by any stretch of the imagination. But we're not a strong faction, not a strong paramountcy. As you can see, the Reach has 21,000. Renly has just under 11. So actually, if you consider at the moment, we are in a good situation, but later in the game, Dorne is very slow to develop. We've also got my wife here, who's okay. Not anyone of much importance, really. So, I'm going to go for amass wealth. We're going to deny Stannis. And we're going to see what happens. We'll see what Dorne can do, whether we can rise up against Joffrey and pay back the Lannisters for what they did to Elia. So Quentyn is of legal age. So of course in the books, Quentyn is off hunting for Daenerys, trying to get her to marry him so that he can bring her back. So we have Arianne as our heir. Now we could of course marry Rob or Robert of the Vale, but I want to keep the Martells going. I want to make sure the Martells are the rulers of Dorne at all times. So I could marry her to Prince Oberyn, but I think that's a little bit foolish. He is my Master of Coin. She's my Master of Whisperers. So let's just set people to work here, and then we'll have a look at setting stuff out. So Arya Hatar, who's also in the book, a bearded priest. He is my captain of the guard. He's named in the book, but a tremendous fighter, fantastic marshal as well. Won't marry anyone because he is celibate. So he's a really cool character. And here we have Tyene Sand, one of the bastards of Prince Oberyn, one of the many bastards of Prince Oberyn. We'll be seeing more of the bastards of Prince Oberyn in the new series to come out. I think we will I'll decide on that one in a bit actually. And Manfrey Martell is our cousin. He is my Castellan, so I'll get him to marry someone good to keep that going. Then we can have a look at who to marry him to. Now there's no Daenerys. So where will Daenerys be? She won't be at court here, will she? No. Maybe Pentos. Illyrio may have her. He's got Barristan Selmy. Very interesting. We'll ignore that for now. So, in regards to the provinces we own, we have the Castle of Planky Town, and we have Sunspear. Sunspear being an okay province. It's not the best capital by any means. We only start with a 2,000 garrison, meaning that we're pretty easy to capture. So M.A.T.E has ended. The Night's Watch has won. I will build some private farms here. So we've got Tywin here, defending against Rob. Rob is currently winning, but he's going to face a lot. Although Rob does of course have the support of the Riverlands. The Eyrie does nothing. The Reach is not doing anything at the minute, but they are allied to Renly, so depending on what happens to Renly will determine what they do. So Harmon is defending the king. But I think our overall plan is to whittle down the Lannisters and seat the Iron Throne from a very covert position, perhaps through marriage and intrigue. Martells are notoriously good at intrigue, so we can certainly use that to our advantage, I think. With Joffrey being the king, Marcella and Tommen are next in line, followed by Stannis. And of course the Iron Islands have Balon, who is currently awaiting his expansion in the north. I assume he's attacking them. Yeah, he is. So, whoa. Okay, that just happened extremely quickly. So all of a sudden, Stannis is now on the Iron Throne. That was ridiculous. So what's happened to Joffrey then? Joffrey's been executed by Stannis. Renly is still alive, however. So that's interesting. But no longer going to be claiming for the Iron Throne itself. Right. My beloved brother Oberyn is concerned that he's not married. So I'll find him someone nice. So I'm going to get him married to someone of top quality. I could marry him to my daughter. And I'm quite inclined to do so because they're both very good. However, it may be appropriate to marry him to Sansa Stark. She's the best person about. Unless I marry my son to Sansa Stark. I'm actually going to marry him to Arianne, I think. I know it's a bit of incest, so it's a bit weird, but I think it's important to keep the best people together. And we'll marry Quentyn to Sansa, I think, to give us an alliance with Rob. We won't join his wars, but it may help us. My knowledge of swords extends only so far as to long, sharp things you poke people with when you want them to die. especially if you are in a duel or at war, and it's becoming an embarrassment. If someone could teach me anything about swords and how to use them, it would be one of my best friends, and I can trust him never to mock my lack of skill. Yeah, we'll ask Prince Oberyn. Now, we also... Good, so he has accepted that marriage proposal. I'm also going to see what we can do with his bastards. She's a very good marshal, so we'll make her a bodyguard. Because she's a reasonable fighter as well. So I've gained one marshal, that's good. We could always expand out to these pirate lords and the stepstones. Who rules these? They're not united. So the Stormlands have they gone into the Reach there? I don't think so. I think that's normally the Night Song. Yeah, I think that's normally the Stormlands. So Oberyn's had another bastard with Alaria Sand. Private farms has been built. Good. Let's build some basic defences. So we've got about 6,000 troops we can summon of private levies. So what's Stannis going to do? He's still defending against Robb. He's considered to be just. Of course he's got Selyse and Devon Seaworth is his squire. So Sir Davos. Great, great character. Oh, I can educate her, I see. Yeah, it's just given to him. She's not really of much importance. So Tywin's in a little bit of a predicament because his heirs are currently in jail. I hold a... yes, I'll reject diplomatically. Tyrene Sand wants to kill Ereo Hatar. Don't be doing that because he's awesome. Let's marry you to someone with a matrilineal marriage. Absolutely no one wants you. Okay. I don't really want to lose Oberyn's bastards because they're pretty cool characters. And they're not going to provide me with any alliances. I'll just marry this guy to someone. So he's fighting again. This time he's fighting against the... oh dear, dear, dear. He's fighting against the Westerlands. He's also fighting against the Vales for independence. So he's got war on quite a few fronts. I'm not going to concern myself. Dorne is going to stay out of this. It's nothing to do with us for the minute. We will pursue other endeavours. Let's have a look what we can plot to do. Only see my queen dead. Maybe a good idea actually. Let's see. She's not particularly good. And I'm not that happy with her. I can get an alliance from someone. So I'm probably going to die at some point pretty soon. What's this? Imbecile. Oh, I've never seen that trait before. Ooh. I'm a scholar. Sweet. I'm going to claim this for This dude, definitely. The Dornish marches. So we're gonna start expanding a little bit. Because Renly's got a few people. He's defending against Rob, so his land's a little bit split up. So we're going to get my armies together and march on the Dornish marches, which will be through the Prince's Pass. I've got quite a few troops, so that'll be a nice addition to our kingdom. Dorne will expand slightly, and no one will notice. Hopefully. So I'm going to be continuing this series alongside all my other series. I've got a Lannister playthrough, a Tyrell playthrough, and indeed a Clegane playthrough. All of which is... Ooh, where is he? Sorry for the... Is he... Does he actually go on the quest? Oh! Okay, that's fine. If he's on the quest, that's cool. I like that. Let's ignore that then. Sorry, as I was saying, I'm continuing this along with my other series. So perhaps the other series will take another day to get up or something. So don't think I'm cutting a series out. I'm just making sure something a little bit different, a little bit more tricky, a different perspective. And maybe I'll do a smaller house as well. Another small house like House Clegane, because it's quite interesting to try and get them growing. Maybe a northern house. Maybe not the Boltons, because there's quite a few Bolton playthroughs, but something we haven't seen. Maybe Last Hearth, or perhaps the Rills. Or White Harbour. White Harbour is quite an interesting tale to tell. Right, let's get these guys going here. I'll be interested to see how many... I'm going to claim Blackhaven for myself. It's a nice province. It'll be interesting to see commanders available to us. Oh no. Good, some gold. So let's have a look. Who do we have? Franklin, Lord of Prince's Pass, Obara. So a lot of Prince Oberyn's bastards. I think that's going to be inevitable. They are very good fighters. Now we just got to make sure we don't get caught up in a war here. My co-conspirator, Lord Mirmello, has sent word that the carriage Princess Milario is travelling on will soon suffer an unfortunate accident. Fine by me. Let's start going towards it. So she has indeed died under suspicious circumstances, so no one knows it is us. That's good. So I can potentially marry, hopefully. I can indeed. So I think we want to marry someone with good traits. We're not interested... Well, do we? Maybe. Decisions. Maybe I'll leave that for a little bit. It might be better to just forge an alliance. We've got kids, we've got heirs, we're secure in that sense. And we have pretty good people in our court. So perhaps, rather than getting someone married because they've got good diplomacy or something, I will perhaps look into forging an alliance with someone. Ooh, Stannis has been killed by Tywin. So who rules the Iron Throne now? Shireen. Ah. Tywin won, which means the North should be independent still. Still attacking Shireen, but they'll be greatly weakened. And the Iron Islands has also... Balon's been... must have been killed. Yeah, Balon was executed by Major Bear Island. Where's Theon? Theon Snow. Ah, he's not considered a Greyjoy. He's been rejected. So there's some interesting things happening. Right, we do this battle. We should win this little war. And Dorne will have already expanded into Night Song. And we've indeed captured him in battle. Wow, that's rare. So let's offer peace. And Night Song is now a part of Dorne. Ah, glorious. Any other bits of the... No, there's no more of the Stormlands that I could declare war for. Not even from Renly himself. Still, that was a good success. Dorne has expanded, and we will continue to do so. Let's just see how powerful the Reach has gotten. 40,000 already. Good lord. So we could face destruction at any moment, really. So we've got to keep our cool, keep things quiet, make sure we don't raise too much attention to ourselves. But in the meantime, I'll look into forging an alliance with someone, see what happens. Vale's declared himself a king. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.